Hi kids, welcome to our Science 6 Quarter 1 Week 5. For this lesson, we will learn the different techniques in separating mixtures. For our most essential learning competency, describe techniques in separating mixtures such as decantation, evaporation, filtering, sieving, and using magnet. But before we begin, let us first have a review. The direction says, identify if the mixture is a suspension or a colloid. The first one is gelatin. Is it a suspension or a colloid? The correct answer is colloid. Next is halo-halo. Is it a suspension or a colloid? You got it correct. It's a suspension. For the next one, cheese. Yes, you're correct. It's a colloid. Next is paint. The correct answer is colloid. The last one is mango tapioca. The answer is suspension. Good job, kids! Let us remember, a suspension is a heterogeneous mixture in which the particles are visible enough to be seen and do not dissolve in its solvent. While colloids are heterogeneous mixtures in which the particles do not dissolve, too tiny to be seen by the naked eye and not heavy enough to settle at the bottom. Now let us look at the pictures. Do you think we can separate the individual components of the following mixtures? Yes, we can. Today, we will learn the techniques in separating mixtures. Mixtures can be separated in different ways. The first one is decantation. It is the process of separating the components of a mixture by pouring the liquid component from one container to another without disturbing the lower or sediments in a mixture. Next is filtration. It is the process in which solid particles in a liquid or gaseous fluid are removed by the use of a filter medium that permits, such as clothes, filter paper, and other porous materials, the fluid to pass through but retains the solid particles. Then we have evaporation. It is the process by which liquid changes into vapor or gas when it reaches its boiling point. Next is handpicking, the separation method in which the components of a mixture can be separated by just picking them out by hands. It is also called the physical separation or manual separation. Then we have sieving. It is the process of separating mixture from big and fine components using a strainer or fine screen. Next is simple distillation. It is the process of separating liquids from a solution wherein the lowest boiling point formed vapor, condensed to liquid, and collected. Next we have magnetism. It is a technique in which mixture of metals and nonmetals could be separated using a magnet. Like in the picture, the iron fillings and sand were separated using a magnet. The last is chromatography. It is a technique in separating the components of a mixture based on the ability of each component to be drawn across the surface of another. Always remember, components of mixtures can be separated in different ways. It could be through decantation, filtration, evaporation, handpicking, sieving, simple distillation, magnetism, and chromatography. That ends our lesson today. Thank you and see you next time. Goodbye.